thought I'd just give a quick little tutorial on how to create groups within Outlook. So Outlook, for your frame of reference, is your email program. You can find it either on the web when you go to your portal, or if you find it in your computer, it should be one of your apps. And it looks like that. So when I'm in Outlook, some of the productivity tool within Outlook is to create groups. Now there's two types of groups you can create. To do that, if you want to go to the little people icon down here, that'll bring up your probably most frequent contacts here. But if you go up into the top right hand corner, there should be a little drop down here that lets you create things. Now here's a group you can create, and then there's also what's known as a contact group. So here's the difference. If I click on the group here, this is a group. Say I want to create a group for football coaches. And this would be a good example of, it would be a useful group to create. Now notice underneath here it says football coaches at Pine Valley. So that creates a group email address for this particular group. So if you wanted to create it as football coaches, if somebody wanted to say you wanted to give this email to your players, when the players go to write an email to footballcoaches@pval.org, it will send this so that all the coaches can see this email. So it automatically creates kind of a productivity loop so everyone can see it. It's also going to create kind of a calendar for the group. And there's a few other features. So this is a pretty high-powered group. Again, I'd recommend it for, say, football coaches, maybe musical, something like that, where you want to create a distinctive email address that the group can kind of manage and see. And then you just go down here and create the group. So a lot of power, but a really neat group. Now, the other thing you can do if you go to this new group is you can create what's called a contact group. Now, this is probably something you're probably more familiar with. So say, for example, you want to create a small group. Let's just say social studies teachers. So this particular group will allow you to add teachers. And I'll just do this for fun. I hope no one minds if I just click the members tab here and then add members. So I'm going to choose, I can add members just from my Outlook contacts. And if I choose this drop down that says probably all staff, it's going to be linked in with Pine Valley. And just start typing. So Tim Nobles is a social studies teacher. So I'm just going to click the members button. We'll do Angela Bittinger. Okay. And Bobby Sliss. And so now I've got 3 teachers. We'll just use those 3. So now I've got a 3-person group, and basically I can save it and close it, and it's going to show up in my contacts. So then when I want to send an email to that entire group, all I'm going to do is go new email. And if I start typing social studies teachers, there's the group. Then it's going to send it to all of the social studies teachers in a group. So this would be good for, say, parent groups, even student groups, if you send out emails to students. Of course, if you use a team, that will do that for you. But again, I'm thinking maybe parent groups. You could also use it in a coaching or a after-school context group. So pretty neat functionality. And again, it hopefully will save you time and effort when you're using Outlook.